think just being an entertainer online makes you not too normal. I mean, vast majority of people that I know that became streamers and are doing all right, nearly all of them had a normal path they were going on and then happened to start streaming. Or there's a good chunk of them that just did not want to go to school anymore. They like, this is self-admitted by a lot of them. They were like, you know, I hate school and I'm not good at it. I'm just going to stream for a bit and hope it works out. But that's a smaller chunk. More of them, they were just doing it on the side as a hobby, and then it worked. And they were just like, you know what? This is working well enough that, you know, I'll just do this. Which is like, you know, I was one of those. Would you say people need to stop conflating having autism with being quirked up? Dude. I know. It's like they don't, well, actually, it's not, it's like, it is. They don't go outside and talk to people. They don't talk to a lot of different people. So they don't have a good world view in their mind of how many different types of people there are and how frequent quirky people are. Because quirkiness is not actually that unique. A lot of people are weird and quirky. So they see them online and they're like, oh, they're crazy, you know? And I'm like, nah, just go outside. Everyone's fucking insane, you know? They're out there. You just have to, like, talk to them. I've talked about him before. One of my best friends is he's crazy. Completely neurotypical. His best friend is a shrink. And she's like, he's just quirky. There's nothing wrong with him like that, you know, in that kind of way. This dude is just fucking nuts. And what he does is, here's an example. Here's an example of, you know, how he's weird. He likes to go to bookstores. Keep in mind, this guy lives in New York City, in Manhattan. He goes to these like little used bookstores and finds a book that no one wants to buy. There's like 50 cents and it's on its last legs. The binding's coming apart. It's almost dead, you know? And he'll buy them and he'll read them on the train. And as he gets past a page and finishes a page, he rips the page out so that the book gets lighter as he reads it, so he can reduce his carrying weight. This guy is like, I'm just like, what? He's like, well, no one's gonna buy it after me anyway. By the time I read, it's gonna fall apart. So yeah, he's fucking min-maxing, dude. I love this dude. He's one of my most favorite people on the planet. When he was younger, he was supposed to get drafted to go to Nam. But dude didn't want to get drafted, right? He wanted to escape the draft, but he wanted to do it legally. So he joined the Peace Corps and he went to the Punjabi region of India and spent like a lot of his youth there. So like right off the bat, his young life was like just different, you know, not standard American. And then he just spent all of his time in the Peace Corps going around everywhere and like, and came back and became a bike messenger. Do you know what bike messengers are like in New York City? Do you know what that life is like? That's like one of the most dangerous jobs. You're riding a bicycle at top speed to move things throughout the city, and you're weaving in between traffic. They still have those. They still have them, yes, because those people can get things around faster than anyone else. And you meet all these different people. 70s, 80s. He was a bike messenger for like almost his whole life, and dude's just had like an interesting life. Gotten to meet so many people, and then his best friend is a shrink who I'm also friends with, and she calls herself a shrink because she never got approved by a board to work in, you know, mental health, whatever, but you didn't have to at the time. So she worked professionally and then got grandfathered in. So she won't call herself a psychologist because she didn't do the med school part for it. You know, I don't remember what like type of school you need to get, but she was like, I didn't get those certifications. I just practiced and studied and was good at it. So I got grandfathered in. So the two of them are crazy. And she like dyes her hair all different colors. And she talks to me about like, yeah, we used to do Quaaludes, you know? And those are two of my best friends. And they're just quirked up people living life, you know? Both completely neurotypical. They just don't give a shit because their worldview's like wide, you know, very wide, because they've experienced everything. She actually quit school when she was young and went to Paris to be a ballerina, and then got injured and came back and started working in psychology because she didn't want people to, you know, go through the shit that she went through and have to deal with all of the the mental health part. She was like, I want to help people who also need life changes like I did. so, so, like, it's them two. And then me, which I'm not going to tell you too many details on how I ended up where I did, but I did not end up in tech in a standard fashion. I did not, like, go to school, finish my 4 years of school, go get a job. Like, I did not have a standard track. So, and then the things I worked in were very non-standard. So the three of us would just sit around and just, like, smoge outside, you know? Like, on a porch, just talking about life. And again, everyone's neurotypical. So I don't know. People on the internet, you just need to go outside and make weird friends. Okay? Just go make weird old fucking friends, and you'll have a great time. Yeah, go make weird friends. If you see an old person who seems odd, talk to them and become their friend. Just guaranteed. Just go do it. Would you say you got a 26 on the test? Let's go. Yeah, it's not